Okay, so hi guys, it's Allison Marie, and welcome back to my channel, or welcome to my channel if you are new. And welcome to my first video on InZOI. Now, as you can tell by the big elephant in the room, there is currently no webcam on this video. That is because, how do I want to say this? I tried to record this video with webcam, and basically every single time I tried to record it with webcam, it was just lagging too much. So all my content using this will have no webcam, sadly, not my streams, not anything, because the game would be running perfectly fine. It's just the fact that my webcam is lagging like a you know what. So technically I am recording this at 1 p.m. on August 21st. I will be going live tonight at 8 p.m. This video will go out technically before I go live, so just letting you guys know about that. So I'll be live tonight at 8 p.m. This video will be probably going out maybe around 3 to 4 p.m. depending on how long it takes me to make this ZOI. But I'm so excited. I already made my ZOI self, but I kind of want to do it again. I don't know. I kind of just want to play around. The first thing I did was I made my ZOI self for my new profile photo, as you can tell. And I realized I forgot to record that because I was on a Discord call at the time with my friend, and we were kind of playing this together at the same time. So, without further ado, let's get right on in, and I want to show you the new cool things that come with InZOI. Okay, so first things first, one of the first things you're going to do is choose your name. It goes last name first, just because it is the way that Koreans and a lot of European, or well, Asian, not even European, Asian cultures do it. But I've seen some European places where it's surname then first name. So I'm trying to think of a name for our ZOI because, as I said, I already made myself, so we won't be doing that. Let me look up some name. You know what we're going to do? I'm just going to make like a fictitious K-pop idol. I wanted to make K-pop idols since I made BTS and Blackpink already on this channel. However, I didn't know if that would fall under the copyright, so we won't be doing that at least until the game comes out. Then I'll probably do those, but until the game comes out, we're just going to be creating fictitious people. But that doesn't mean, obviously, that we can't still use them in gameplay. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to do Kim, and then let's think of a first name. I want a girl. I want to make a female Sim. ZOI, I should say. I'm so used to saying Sim. I'm just going to do my bog standard Korean girl name, which is Nanami. I think I spelled that right. Let me verify that. Even though it's technically, I think Japanese, it's not even Korean. Is that fine? You know what? Because technically Nanami isn't Korean, it is Japanese, as I just... Okay, we're going to go with Nari because it's similar to Nanami, but it's Nari. So, Nari Kim also is weirdly the name of my ZOI from... Not my ZOI, my Sim from my 7 Infants Challenge. So, we're going to go with Nari. That's kind of a little bit of a callback. So, we're going to go into Create-A-ZOI, and sir? Okay. We obviously are making a female because Nari is obviously a female. So, what we are going to do is options to make child, young adult, adult, middle-aged, and then senior / elder. But one thing I'm going to do, since I love how it saved the preset for my ZOI 50 million times. Okay. So I don't want to do a preset, but what I do want, can I like remove everything? Remove. Okay, remove. Okay, we just want a base. Okay, good. Okay, so let's go through. Let's kind of see what we got going on. Also, sorry guys if it's a little bit laggy or whatever. My PC, basically my graphics card is crying over here. So we'll just kind of be winging it. That's why there's no face cam, because when I try to use the face cam, my stuff like messed up. So let me go into detailed edit mode. So let me like mess around. So like you can like do like basically the same type of facial manipulation things you can do in the Sims. It just seems like there's obviously like points where you could, why can't I grab that? Like that's weird. Okay, hold on. Babes, what the hell? Why can't I grab you? Okay, turn on symmetry mode for a second. Can I still grab you? Okay, I can't grab you. Okay, so symmetry mode is basically where like one thing you do to one side, it'll do to the other. So let me just kind of like mess with the nose a little bit. I want to make the tip of her nose a little bit bigger. Maybe I'm trying to get used to these controls here. I'm trying to figure out like which way is white. Okay, that way is whiter. I'm gonna mess with her eyes a little bit. I still like to know what this does. Like I don't see what that slider does. Oh, that's like for eyelid. Oh, that's cool that you can actually like mess with like, oh, I didn't even know there was a thing in this. Like you can mess with like how big or small their eyelids are. That is cool. I love that feature. Like I love that feature. You can mess with the brows. Can I like make like the brows thinner? I can do like this. Okay, we'll kind of do that. I actually kind of not minding the way she's already look. I'm trying to get used to these controls. Okay, babes, why don't you turn to this side? I'm gonna give her a little bit of bump in her nose. What? No, I don't want to. I don't want to make her traits yet. Thank you. So let me just like bump her nose out a smidgen because I want her nose to. Yeah. Okay, I like that. I like the little pouches kind of get going on here. I still wish I knew like what this does. Also, if you don't want the if you don't want symmetry, like if you want, for example, like if you want to, okay, so I have to go into detail edit mode for this. I can't do basic for this. But let's just say, for instance, like you're making yourself, right? And maybe, I don't know, I'm trying to think. Maybe like one of your eyebrows is a little bit more arched than the other. So one great thing about this with the if you turn symmetry mode off, you can change like different bits. So I think I'm gonna give her a little bit of that, a little bit of a raised brow, just to give her a little bit of uniqueness. And I'm trying to like see if there's anything else I could do to give her a little bit more of a unique kind of a look. Maybe I could give her like a little. I think I do want her to smile a little bit, but maybe a little bit kind of like that. Cause I'm trying to think like what else you could do. Because typically speaking, a face is supposed to be symmetrical. Look into it in an art stance. So I'm trying to think like what you could do. Like, I mean, realistically, like if you wanted to, like you could do that. Which is a little bit. A little bit too buttony for me. I'm gonna pull her nose out. I'm gonna turn symmetry mode back on for a second. But yeah, you can make things a little bit unsymmetrical to get a little bit more realistic looking ZOIs compared to the Sims, where everything that you do is going to be symmetrical no matter what you do, because it's just the mechanics of the game. And I'll make her nose a little bit like that. I really want to bump on her nose, but like it's like not doing like exactly what I want her to do. Okay, we're getting there. We're getting closer to God's light. Okay. We're not straying further from the Lord. We're not straying. Okay. That's kind of how I want her nose to be, because I want her to have a little bit of a kind of unique looking nose. And then I want to like, as I said, I'm still learning these controls, so please forgive me if they're a little bit interesting. So I'm trying to like see like, okay, so I can like move like these, like obviously with the Sims, and I'm just like messing around. Okay, maybe we give her a kind of eye shape. I'm just testing. Okay, there's like the eyelids. So we can give her like completely like, I forget what that is. Is that A-lid or monolid? I don't really know. I can never remember the difference between A-lid and monolid, quite honestly. But I kind of want to give her a slight bit of a lid. And if I like mess with the inner corners of her eyes. Okay, I still like to know what this does. Like, I still don't know like this thing does. Like, it's there, but like I don't see like what it does. I'm gonna give her a little bit of some unique ears. Maybe drop down. Her eyes are a little. Can I like make like her eyes like her eyes? I find her eyes. I want to make her eyes smaller. Like her eyes seem a little bit unrealistically big. One thing I forgot. I will go into this in more detail, but there is a color wheel in this. But I want to, because her eyes seem a bit big to me, like unrealistic. Like no human being has that big of eyes. But like, how do I make like? Maybe if I zoom out on, hold on, let me go to her body and see if her face looks, okay, her eyes don't look as big when I zoom out. Okay. I just want, because I'm like, her eyes kind of look big. But no, she's fine. That's just me being a little bit. Okay, so you can grab the eyes itself. Can you like rotate like the angle? So you can rotate the angle of the eyes. I'm trying to learn these controls as well. So you can make I'm grabbing the mouth and I said no. Okay, we'll grab the mouth and maybe make it the mouth a little bit wider. And I want to okay, so I can't make I can't change the chin in detail. Okay, that's good to know. Okay, so zoom out a little bit. That's a little close. Let's see how it looks kind of from the side. I want to like pop out her jaw just a smidge. Okay, so you can drag that down as well. That's cool. That's interesting. I want her to have a slightly bigger chin. I feel like she doesn't look that different from the starting Zoe that we did, so I kind of want to make her look a little bit different. I want to make her cheeks maybe a little bit higher. Okay, maybe poof out her cheeks a little bit. Maybe not so high. There we go. Okay. I'm liking the way she's looking so far. As I said, this is technically only like this is technically only the second Zoe I've made. The first Zoe I made was, as I said, myself. So I'm still learning these controls. Okay, so this is the actual like face, like, and things like that. So I'm just kind of gonna leave it like that. I'm gonna move her. I'll make her a little bit, her lips a little bit bigger. I wish. Is there like a lip preset I can do? Like maybe her mouth isn't open. Okay, maybe if I go into detail. No. You know what? I kind of like the little pouty lip. I like it. It actually looks really cute. I actually really like her. So, one of my favorite things in this is the hair. Now there is I don't want to customize that. Hold on, let me go to face. So there is, I forget how to access this. So if I go to Zoe body, sorry, I'm still trying to like learn this. So there should be an option somewhere. Okay, skin. Okay, I was gonna say there should be an option somewhere for me to change her skin tone if I wanted. So they have all these color wheel options. So I kind of want to make her, I don't want to make her that pale. Like that's a little pale, but I kind of want to give her like a slight bit of a yellowy undertone. I just don't want to make her look jaundiced. Okay, maybe, oh, you slightly move it and it's like, hello, we're going to either I'm dead, I'm a corpse, or I'm jaundiced. So, okay, I like that. Let's go to eyes. Now, as you can tell, everything is on a color wheel, which is so cool. Like if you want like, there's like eye presets, these are obviously blue eyes, but these are brown. So there's also like supernatural eyes, which I kind of want to have fun with that, but I'm just thinking about giving her just like standard brown eye. Oh, I kind of like the doe eye. Okay, I think I'm gonna go with these. Can I like, I just want to like see like, I'm gonna give her these just for a second so we can like see like the pupil, because there are like things you can do, like obviously like you can do it like with any of these, but I just kind of want to start with like where you can see the color. So you have the iris size, which you can make the eyes like the whole thing, and then you can like shrink them. I think I'm just gonna leave it at like where it was, like maybe like I don't know where it was, but like, and then with this is you can change the actual color. Like you can give her like really like supernaturally like light eyes, or there's like you can make her have like really dark eyes, and then also like that's more have like a blue tinge to them. So basically there's like this, and this is kind of like the base of like where it starts. So let's say for instance you want to be wild and give your Zoe purple eyes. You can give like ultraviolet eyes, or like maybe like a darker like more realistic kind of purpley kind of eye. And then you can go into the outer iris, and let's say you want that to be maybe like a mint green. You can like go in, and as you can tell, like that's what it looks like full blast. And I will full blast the purple as well, so you guys can kind of like see like what all you can do. So like you can make some pretty interesting looking ZOIs. I feel like I'm gonna make like a video on like making like supernatural sims. But for now, I think I'm just gonna do like a standard. I kind of want to give her a slightly more interesting kind of color eye. So I want to give her these, but it wasn't dark in the brown. I don't just want to give her like the standard like dark brown eyes. I kind of want to make them a little bit more unique, but I just kind of want to give her brown eyes for now. And then we'll kind of play with a little bit more of the fun features, because as you can tell, there are some fun things in here. So now moving on to eyebrows. Now, girl, you need to wax your eyebrows a slight bit. But again, these are on a color wheel. So, and there's also a reset button. So let's just say, for instance, you want to give your ZOI green eyebrows. You can if you want. And let's just say you change your mind. Don't worry. You can reset it back to the way that it was. And also with this, I believe, I think you can change the thickness of them. Maybe I'm mistaken. Maybe you can't change the thickness. I thought you could. Anyways, there's a bunch of different brow options. There's even like an option with like a cut brow on the one side. So that's really cool that they added that feature, and added that option. So I think I'm just gonna give her these. I am going to slightly lighten her brows a bit, and I don't want them to be like, God bless. Okay, I'm trying to like get like the right shade of brown without it being like too. Maybe about right there. I don't know. Okay, and there are eyelash options. So you can give her like thick flyaway eyelashes, or there is just like regular, like the standard eyelashes. There's a couple different options. Like you just want like uncurled eyelashes. There are these as well. I think I'm going to give her the uncurled lashes. Again, with this, there's also a color wheel, so if you want to give your ZOI bright blue eyelashes, you can. But I'm just making like a regular ZOI for right now. But as I said, I kind of want to do another video where we like make like maybe a rainbow sim or ZOI. I'm so used to saying sim. So I think I'm just going to give her these lashes. Okay. So, and then for makeup. So again, there's the option to remove all makeup. She currently has no makeup on, and she's gorgeous. Imagine looking like that without any makeup on. So what is this? This is okay. So this is like glow and like things like that. So you can like mess with like the contour, and as you can tell, so like if you can like have like mint green contour. But I think I'm just kind of gonna leave that as it is. I actually really like that. But let me try these different ones. So there's that one. Like, I don't want her to look like Casper the Friendly Ghost. I don't want to test all these out. Okay, there's that one. I kind of just want like the glow like kind of on the cheeks. Okay, so okay, I like this. And then maybe I can turn up the contour a little bit, and then the tone up. What is it? Oh, that just makes her more glowy. So like that's like with the intensity all the way down, and like the more you turn it up, makes her a little bit more fresh face looking. Okay, I like that. Okay, and then blush. Now the blush also has like freckle options within the blush. So I think what you can do even is if you want to turn off these and just give them freckles, you can. So that's actually really cool. So I don't want her to have that. I want to kind of just like use like maybe like I just want to see what I just want like a regular blush. I'm not gonna give her freckles, at least not this ZOI. I'm not gonna give freckles. Maybe a different one. Can I like I kind of want to like, okay, so that's really intense. Okay, I kind of want like maybe like there, and then I want to like make the nose one a little bit more intense. If I could like drop that up there. I don't want it to be that intense, but I want it to be intense. Okay, I like the like nice like clean. She kind of got like, what is it, like clean girl aesthetic or whatever that is. I think that's what that is. You can let me know. It's whatever it is on TikTok where like they have like a fresh face and like looks like they have like barely any makeup on, but they still look absolutely gorgeous. Okay, and then for eyeshadow, one thing I like about the eyeshadow in InZOI, especially compared to The Sims, is that it automatically takes into account the eyelid that you have. So like if like for example if she had like more of a lid, then it would take into account, but since she doesn't, she's I forget always whether it's A-lidded or mono-lidded. I digress. Since she doesn't have that much of a lid, it takes that into account, which is really nice that it does that. So I think what I'm going to do is going to give her maybe like a simple one. I kind of like this one. I think I'm just going to like maybe make it like, not like that. I want to like maybe darken it a little bit, because I always like to give a little bit darker. I don't really want any gloss on this per se. I always like to give darker eyed Sims a little bit darker of makeup. So I kind of want to test it on a ZOI. So maybe if I like, I just want to see. Okay, so even if I drop that all the way down, it's a little bit more intense when I want it to be. She's a little bit going, okay. I want a little bit kind of like a gold kind of hue to this. So maybe if I like, oh, I can like make, okay. I can do like the inner corner white, turn down the intense. Yeah, okay, I really like that. Okay, I really like that. Okay, I think I'm going to go with this. And then for eyeliner, there's like, oh, there's glitter. I didn't know there was glitter. There's glitter. Oh, pretty. Okay, I'm not really the biggest fan of like that. I always think like the under eyeliner is a little bit intense, at least for me. When you can change like the color completely, like if you want to have like blue eyeliner, you can. That's so cool. Okay, I'm gonna turn up the gloss just so it's a little bit more intense. Okay, and then I'm gonna turn down, so it's in like bright gold on the eyes. I'm gonna turn it down a little bit so you get like a little bit of a shimmer. So pretty. Oh, I love this. Oh my god. Okay, there's like this lipstick. I want to go back into detailing. Can I like, I wanted to close her mouth, but I don't know if I can. I mean, I kind of like the pout too, but I wanted to see if I could close her mouth, but I don't think I can unless I change the preset. Well, anyways, there had to have been something that I did in like detail mode. Let me go into see if I can like mess with it. Like, I'm sure. Oh, you can turn that down. I didn't even know you could pull that down. I'm gonna pull that down a little bit. I mean, she's cute with the pout. I just wanted to see if like I could close that like later on. But I don't know why it's like causing her to have like a pout, that big of a pout. That's fine. Okay. Detail mode, and then go back to makeup. Okay. So we'll go back to lipstick. Okay, I like this with the gloss. Okay, so there's a lip gloss. You can turn up the wrinkles that you can see in the lips, and then you can turn up how glossy it is. Ooh. And then the intensity. So you can make it like completely matte if you wanted to. Okay. Or like really shiny. I kind of like the really freaking shiny version. Like I really like that. Oh, she's cute. I love her. Okay. So now that we have completed that, I like the way that she looks. So now we're going to go to body. And with this, like, again, there's like the hip. Like, you can pull up the hips. Let me just zoom out on her. So this is the way that the ZOI looks. I did mess with her hips a little bit, but this is the way she basically looks. Kind of just the way that the game gave her to me. I don't know why I like it. Turning around, I'm literally still learning these controls. Don't mind me. Her body weight is at a medium. I'm kind of going to make her... Okay, so I want to show you guys this as well. So as you can tell, like, this is medium body weight, right? So this is medium body weight, 50% weight, and then no muscle. And then I'm going to zoom in on her face, and you can kind of like see like the face change with this. So not only is there like more like, but when you move the weight sliders, like just look at her face slim down. Look at her face and her neck. Like you can literally see her hair moving. Like look at how cool that is. And then if you want to make a thicker ZOI, this is kind of like as thick as you can make. And then obviously like you can go in and like mess with like the like hips and things like that. But I'm kind of gonna I'm gonna make a slimmer ZOI. Make her hips slightly narrower and thin out her thighs a little. Can I thin out her thighs? I want to thin out her thighs a little bit more. Okay, I don't know if I can. I mean, I could drop her muscle weight to oh, you know what? Okay, hold on. Her one thing, I don't know if this is still a thing, but when I was watching a cotton sock, like if you pull out the butt, like it messed with the hips, and it doesn't seem to be doing that anymore. Okay. I'm gonna give her a little bit of a booty. Why aren't the thighs kind of moving the way that I want them to? Oh well. Okay, reset her. Because, like, the thighs, like, oh, they're kind of, okay, they're already at as thin as they can be. Okay. Like, I thought there would be, like, a little bit more of, like, a differentiation between, like, thigh width. Like, if you went, like, really skinny. Because, like, that's, like, medium weight. And I thought there'd be, like, more of, like, a skinny kind of option. But then again, you kind of wanted to be realistic, even though they are, like, really skinny. So I'm going to give her a little bit of weight. I'm going to give her a little bit of hippage. I'm going to narrow out her shoulders slightly. I'm going to give her a little bit of muscle. She isn't just pure scrawny. A little bit more weight. Okay. You can make the calves thinner or bigger as well. And then the thighs. My thighs aren't really changing that much. I'm going to give her a little bit bigger calves. Okay. And you can change the arms. I'm going to make her upper arms a bit bigger because they're a little skinny. They're a little skinny. Okay. And then I think I kind of want to give her maybe... Okay, there's like the hippage. Okay, and then there's like the belly. Okay, I think... Obviously, this is my first kind of ZOI I've kind of made. So I'm just kind of gonna mess with her. Okay, I like that. She's kind of... She's at pretty much where I want her to be. Okay. Okay, so as for outfits, there's there's outfit presets that you can do. Like this one. This is really cute. I really like this. There's outfit presets. Let's just say you want to do like this, which is really cool. I like this. It's very like obviously giving K-pop kind of idol vibes, as you can tell. But also, if you don't want to do that, then you I want to remove everything from her. Okay, so there's also these are like contest winner outfits. So like here's like one outfit that somebody made. These are so cool. Oh my god. Okay, I'm gonna remove everything from her. I just want to see what this... Okay, her neck is a little thick. Okay, let me just kind of make her neck. Okay, so if you make the neck too thin, I'm going to make her neck a little bit more like that. Just to suit the necklaces. So let me remove everything. And I just want to make my own outfit, but just looking at these. Oh, these are really nice outfits. Really cute. Okay, so for tops. So you can put all of the things for men on women, and I think all the things for women on men. So everything is can be put on both genders. This is a really cute top. I just kind of want to see what we got, because this is the top that I put on myself. So I don't want to give her the same top. So I feel like this one, just kind of seeing what we have. Oh, I don't know whether to give her like a top. I want to look at the dresses. Okay, so we're going to look at the sets. So here's like one dress. And like some of these, they have color swatch, color wheel options, and then other ones don't. I'm assuming maybe once the game releases, like they'll be like, you can like change the colors of all of them. Oh, this is really pretty dress. Okay, and then there's another thing where like you can like add like your own texture. Generate an AI texture. So let's just say I want a... That's one great thing about this is there is like an AI feature in this. So I want a heart. Just look at pink hearts, and then we'll do create. And then it'll take some time to generate the AI texture. But once it's made, it should be just right there. So as I said, it'll take. Okay, so here's our pink hearts, and then you can make this. I'm like, look at that. I mean, that's not exactly like what I wanted, but it is really cute. So I think I'm even gonna use that because it is custom. So like you can like change like the pattern scale. Like if you want it like more like that, you can. I'm gonna turn the gloss down because I don't like how shiny it is. Like no clothes is like that shiny. Like there is like some clothes with a little bit of shine. I think I'm gonna give it a little bit of shine. And here's like the vertical position and everything. That's so cool. I'm gonna change that, and then I'm gonna keep it like this. Okay, so that is going to be her dress. I wish I could change like the background color on it. Okay, we'll just do my texture. Okay, we'll just do that. Okay, yay! Okay, we'll go with that. And then I'll do like another ZOI that uses like these, but I'm just gonna make her wear this. Then for socks. Now, I really like these like K-pop like kind of like leg warmers. And I call them K-pop leg warmers because that's the only like instance I've actually seen like people actually wear those. And like they're like on stage like perform. I don't remember what girl group it was. It was a girl group. I don't remember who it was though. If I remember in editing, I'll insert a photo. Don't go with socks 100%. I'm thinking like this is obviously like more of like a heely kind of look. I like those actually. Okay, this one is basically these, but like you can change the color to a specific thing. Okay, so there's different swatches. You can make a match. Oh, that's so cool. You can make a match, but I don't want to do that. I want to make them like more pinky. I wish I could like grab, so you can save the colors too. Okay, I didn't know that. Okay, so let me delete this one. Yeah, okay, and you can delete it as well. Okay, so I want the color that is on the dress is a little bit more like hot pink. But it's like trying to like find like a, okay, that's actually quite similar. I kind of want to do black. I kind of just like the black. Oh, that's like, oh, that's cool. Okay, so I think I'm going to do that because then it matches. So we're going to do that. And then for the underwear, you can like change like the underwear set, but we already made her. So, and then there's also like a option where you can like completely like customize like a shirt. And I will get into that kind of later, but now we're on to the accessories bit. So she's striking a pose. Yes, queen, pop off. So, oh, beret. We got a bucket hat. I don't know if a hat necessarily suits what we're doing here. Yeah, I don't really think a hat suits. If they have like, oh, there's like hair things. Okay, so maybe I want to see like, you can make the bow match. Oh my god, that's so cute. Okay, we're gonna do that just because it matches and it's so cute. Okay, so let me go back up to eyewear. So you can give the ZOI glasses if you would like. Why isn't it giving it to her? That's interesting. Okay, I don't know why some... Okay, they weren't working before. I don't know why, but now they're working. So I think I'm actually going to maybe give her some glasses and like white. She's a little bit wild looking with all these patterns, but you know what? We're just gonna roll with it. Okay, and then necklace. It's so pretty. What is this? What's this supposed to be? Oh, it's like a little... What is that? Like a... I can't tell if that's supposed to be a butterfly. I think that's supposed to be butterfly. I was gonna say I couldn't tell if that's supposed to be butterfly or flower. I think I'm gonna go with this. And then, is this changing? What is that changing? That's fine. I want to kind of... Oh, I wish I could, like, change, like, the actual, like, color of the stone. I would have done that. Like, if I could change the actual color of the stone. Okay, well, I don't want it to be that yellow. Okay, that's fine. And then for earrings, there are these cute little bow earrings. Or, like, sorry, girl, I'm, like, all up in your privacy. I think I'm going to give her these because they match. I think... Now I'm looking at that. I think that the bow is a little... Okay, so I like that. And then now for nails, we have, oh, these little like cute heart nails. Now what can you do with like the... Okay, so there's like different things you can do. Like you can change like the base color. Okay, so it's and then you can add the texture. No shot. No, I can make everything match. It's like if I wanted to give her these, right? I could literally... Oh, I love that. I love it so much. Okay, I'm not gonna do that because I think the pattern, that pattern is a little bit much. But I think I'm gonna give her... Do I want to give her these or these? So if I like drag you up to here, make you like a really kind of like... I want it more like a pink. And then if I like drop you down, yeah, and maybe not quite. Okay. Yeah, we'll do like completely white. Okay. Oh, I love that. Okay. So there's like other options, but I really like that option. I think that is pretty much our ZOI done for this. I've been recording for 47 minutes. I mean, like, can I... Okay, well, I can't turn her right now. I don't know why I can't turn her. But we have all these. There's all these. So I feel like she definitely would be artistic. So I'm going to read what this says because it says I can edit it after. It says artistic... Artistic ZOIs are, it says the keywords are introverted, innovative, sensitive, creative, romantic, and competent. Their values are coexistence, accomplishment, autonomy, and love. And then it says, the description says, possesses exceptional artistic talent and desires to showcase their abilities through unique creativity. Based on their rich sensitivity, they express their emotions well, but can occasionally be overwhelmed by these feelings, leading to emotional volatility. Oh, like volatile. I see. Volatility. Their energy and attention are directed inward. With high self-awareness, they are self-conscious of others' perception and spend considerable time curating their image. They pride themselves on being special and reject mediocrity. Okay, we'll select. Do I want that one or do I want like what is charmer? A cheerful and friendly personality. Okay, I feel like she'd easily make friends. We're gonna select charmer because it says she easily makes friends. So we'll do that. And then there is no desired life yet. That says that is in development. So like these are like her traits. And then like her aspiration is still currently in development. So one thing I also want to show you guys is that there is a photo mode with this. This is what our Zoe looks like. Now what you can do is, let me zoom into her. Okay, so, and then upload to Canvas. And then it's being uploaded. And then if you guys want to follow me on Canvas, my @ is @Zoia, so just ZOIA, because that's what I'm going to change my YouTube name to. If you haven't noticed that my @ has changed, that is what my YouTube channel is going to be changed to once this game officially comes out and I actually like play a little bit more. So I hope you guys like it. Also, I forgot to show you, you can change the background. Like for the photos, I just didn't. So let's just say you want to go to studio, right? And you want to give her this background. You can. Or if you want like this, and then like, you can like just change like to a solid background. Literally everything in this game is on a color wheel. Everything on this game is in a color wheel. Which and then you can get like her to change her expression. Like, look at that. I'm still kind of learning. Okay, so this is like where the light is coming. You want like the light right on her. So I want the light like right on. And then if you want to hide the UI, which is Control Shift and then you can do this. And then I forget how you take screenshots in this. But realistically, if you want, you can literally just like Windows Shift S and then take screenshots. Can you do that in that? I forget how to get back in the... Okay, you can. It did let me grab the snipping tool. I'm like, what the This is our Zoe. So I'm going to press complete and then complete her. And then obviously you can create like family and things like that. But she is currently up on my canvas. So go back. And then if you want to go, I'm going to just go into this. So this is how you access Canvas. So if you don't want to like go into like CAS right away. So let's say you want to just go look at Canvas. You click on the iPad kind of looking thing. And then you can go to, this is my notifications. My notifications are yelling at me right now. Apparently there's no notification, but it's ringing like there. Anyways. So these are my creations. Go ahead and feel free to go follow me over there. I have my YouTube linked on my thing over there as well. Anyways, guys, thank you guys so much for watching today's video. I thoroughly enjoyed making this video. Like, I'm having so much fun with InZOI, and be sure that there will be a lot more videos coming out with the InZOI Create-A-ZOI demo. And with that being said, I love you all, and I will see you